Huh? Oh, hey love. How are you doing? You feeling okay? Why is it still dark in here? What time is it? Oh man, it's really late. What's up? Is everything alright? Oh, you had a bad dream. I know too well how that can feel. At least you're awake now, right? What did you come in here for, though? You need something? Oh, you poor thing. You want me to help you recover from a bad dream? You're cute sometimes. You know that? Yeah, I know. Now's not the time. But you can come lay in my bed if you wanna. Yeah, that's fine. You said you had a bad dream, didn't you? And you did walk all the way over here, so forget going back to your room. Just lay here with me. There's enough room for the both of us. No, you don't have to worry about that. You can share my blanket if it makes you feel better. Yeah, I don't have another one lying around. Is that comfortable enough? You think you can sleep like that? Yeah. Oh, what else can I help you with? Oh? You want to get a little closer? Okay. No, it doesn't bother me at all. This is fine. After all, we both have our socks on. I'm so sorry. Teasing you is just so much fun sometimes. If being close here together like this helps you sleep, then I don't mind at all. We can sleep like this together. I'll be right here, and I'll make sure that you're okay. Whatever bad happened in your dream, it's not gonna happen again. And if it does, you'll wake up right next to me, so you'll have nothing to worry about. If I wake up and I see you like twitching really badly or like breathing heavily, then I'll wake you up. Don't worry. I got you. Okay? How are you feeling? Any better? You're still a little anxious? Tell me, what can I do to make it go? You want me to talk a little? Aww. Does the sound of my voice make you feel a little safer? Good. I'm glad, cutie. What can I talk about? You know, I was in your shoes once. Or socks, I guess. I've had a handful of bad dreams before. Some really bad ones. But I've always been in online relationships, so I never had anyone to, come over and lay in bed with just to feel a little better. All I've ever done was open my phone, type a few messages, and hope they get back to me. Sometimes they did, but most of the time they didn't, because who on earth goes to sleep with their phone on, right? That doesn't make sense. I could never do that. If I can't sleep through my alarm, there's just no way in hell I'm gonna sleep through a notification sound. That's just impossible. Not that anyone texts me late at night. My DMs are always full of flies. It's been that way for years. But then you showed up, and you made things so wonderful. Yes, you did. But yeah, that's why I'm glad I met you. Online relationships just don't cut it. They really don't. There's always that fear factor that comes into play every time they don't respond. And that's really the saddest part, is having to wait for them to respond. You just think, like, what are they doing on the other side of that phone? Especially when you see them active and they're not responding. Ooh. It's not fun. It's really not. I guess you could say for a handful of years I've been living a nightmare instead of just dreaming one. Oh shoot, did I wake you up? I'm sorry. Oh, okay. I got it. Don't talk about my past. I'm just saying something. What else can I talk about then? Let me think. Ooh, I know. There was this one time, right? Back when I was still in school. My teacher took us out to the beach as a field trip. And funny story, we did it more than once. Pretty cool, right? When we were out there, we didn't just be at the beach. We also went to go eat some food, too. And because we went to a beach that's, I think, over near Los Angeles, I believe. I'm not really sure. We went out to a beach somewhere, though. And specifically, we went to a taco place, right? I'm not gonna... That sounds so racist. I'm so sorry. I don't know. Me personally, I don't like calling Mexican food places taco places. It just sounds so racist to me for some reason. I'm not a Mexican, but I don't know. Sometimes in life, some of the most normal things do sound racist. At least in my opinion, they do. Point is, we went to a Mexican restaurant, right? It was a pretty small place. There was only like a few tables there. The square footage of the place seemed pretty small. But of course, there's also offices and restrooms and stuff like that in the back, so of course it's not as small as it looks, but it did look pretty small. But when I tell you, the California burrito, I think that's what it was called. I think it was called the California burrito. It was so good. Like, it was amazing. That was like the best burrito I've ever had. I kid you not, I love Mexican food. It's always so good. And that burrito was no exception. It was fantastic. And the sauce that they put in it too, They also have the option to add guacamole into it. Like, they put so much of the right things into one tortilla that it makes, I know that sounds so white the way I say tortilla. Tortilla. Yeah, I know. Being white is, sometimes it's not fun. Because the way that you say things just sounds so weird compared to how other people say it. But they added so many ingredients to it to make it just so right. It was literally perfect. That was also the day I got to try Mr. Pibb as well. Do you know what Mr. Pibb is? You probably do. I'm sure you've seen it before, since people were saying that Dr. Pepper was no longer going to be made or whatever. I had tried Mr. Pibb and it was actually really good. They also had one of those movie theater machines there that, like, you know the one I'm talking about, where you can pick a drink and then you can also pick a flavor to go with it, like grape, watermelon, cherry, stuff like that, lemon, you know. It was one of those machines. I love those machines with a burning passion. It's so, like, it is up there with the air fryer. I've never had an air fryer before, but I've heard air fryers are a gift from God. And personally, I think that movie theater drink machine is also a gift from God. It's amazing. Like, seriously, they did have that there too. So I think I added cherry or grape. It was one of those two, because I like grape drinks. Grape drinks are just, they're perfect. I love the color purple, and I love the taste of purple. Literally amazing. So they had that there too, and I had combined Mr. Pibb and one of the flavor options they had there, and it was probably grape, because I love grape drinks. And let me tell you, it hit the spot. Oh, it hit the spot. As if the burrito wasn't enough, the drink to go with it was like, I was in heaven that day, okay? At least for the time I was in there. I was pretty disappointed having to leave the place, but, you know, I was well fed. I was happy. Of course I was. There was so many great things in that burrito, and I don't even remember what a lot of them were. But it was so good. It was like, it was the first 11 out of 10 I think I've ever had in my whole life. It was perfect. It was like, it was literal perfection. And it wasn't cold either. The guacamole in it, it did not make the burrito cold. It sort of mixed itself to the point where one bite felt like cool, but not too cool. It was like pleasant. It mixed with the heat in like a really oddly perfect way. It was amazing. I had a really great time out there. At least while I was in that restaurant, I did. Because to be honest, while I was actually at the beach, I didn't really have that great a time. I kind of struggle with making friends, as you know. I tell you that sometimes when I talk about stories of going out places and whatnot. But I'm not good at making friends. I never was. So while we were actually out there at the beach, I think the most fun thing to do was really be in the environment and nothing more. I think I liked being on a beach more than I liked being there with other human beings. I was really uncomfortable for most of the time I spent out there. It was nice though. And on the bright side, we had more than one adult out there, so it wasn't too uncomfortable. I was able to enjoy my time out there a little bit. I always meshed well with adults a lot easier for some reason compared to other kids during my time at school, but you know, that's me, you know, that's my life for you. On the bright side though, I really enjoyed being out there because it was on a beach, and it was next to a bunch of like houses and stuff, and we even walked down to look at all the houses too, because they were really nice. And the reason I liked it so much was because it reminded me of being in Vice City. Yeah, I'm a real big GTA fan, I know. I nerd about that a lot. And I apologize for that, but it really just helped me feel like I was back in Vice City again. I had already loved the game when I was a kid, and I loved being out on a beach as if it was Vice City, like in real life. Now, obviously, it wasn't in Miami, so it's not authentic, but I didn't care. I was at a beach looking at nice houses. I felt like I was right at home, even though I had never been. It was interesting to say the least. I loved it. Not to mention all the birds we got to see flying through the sky. And it was a nice sunny day. It didn't feel too hot out. Like, it of course felt hot out, but it wasn't unbearable. And I didn't get a sunburn or anything like that. So, I enjoyed my time out there. There was a nice breeze, too. No Drew. Sorry, that was such a stupid joke. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm such a nerd. But it was fun. I enjoyed my time out there. And honestly, I think me and you should go to the beach sometime. I think that would be nice. I mean, as you can hear, the AC is blowing in here because it's just been so hot recently. It's been a real struggle living here with so much heat. It's been horrible. So, I think you and I should go to the beach sometime. Enjoy the water and just have a nice, peaceful day. When was the last time you and me really went out to go do something fun? We've always been stuck here or out at work doing stuff. We're both making good money though. So one of these days, you and I are gonna plan a vacation. A vacation day. We're gonna go to the beach and we're gonna have lots of fun. And you are wearing sunscreen. And I get to be the one putting it on you. Oh, I see you smiling in your sleep. That's so adorable. Sleep well.